Hello and welcome. This is from the CBN. We bring to you weekly reports and expert analysis of the actions, policies, events, and economic initiatives of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. I'm Muliyemi Sidada. Nigeria Interbank Settlement System, NIBSS Instant Payment NIP, is now available on the eNaira platform. This enables you to transfer funds from your eNaira wallet to any bank account of your choice in Nigeria using the NIP feature on the eNaira platform. In effect, eNaira can now facilitate payments using the QR codes USSD 10-digit eNaira wallet ID. Also, the Central Bank of Nigeria has approved a reward scheme for merchants and other users of the eNaira. We have details of all this in today's package. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this break.
North, South, East or West, male or female, old school or millennial, rural or urban, the Naira is the same, and so is the eNaira. The eNaira is a legal tender issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria, so let's embrace it. The eNaira will foster financial inclusion, improve access to credit, facilitate cross-border remittances, and it's easier to transfer. eNaira, same Naira, more possibilities. This message is from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN.
Welcome back. The Central Bank of Nigeria has unveiled the Unstructured Supplementary Service Data, that is USSD, for eNaira transactions to enhance financial inclusion in the country. The unveiling of the *997# USSD code marks the second phase of the eNaira project of the CBN. At the unveiling of the USSD transaction code last Thursday in Kano, Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, who was represented by the CBN Deputy Governor Operations, Mr. Folashadun Adebisi Shonubi, said the eNaira is a strategic initiative that is in accordance with the mandate of the Apex Bank to preserve monetary policy and financial stability.
In an ever-evolving payment system landscape, the CBN is deliberate in positioning the eNaira as a digital currency capable of operating in the increasing digital economy. The eNaira presents an opportunity to offer Nigerians endless possibilities in using financial services. This is captured in the slogan that we have: save in Naira, but a lot more possibilities.
The choice of USSD as the channel for pushing financial inclusion and phase 2 of the eNaira is founded in an understanding of the peculiarities of our economy. About 45% of adults do not have bank accounts, while another 36% are excluded from formal financial services. However, about 81% of the adult population in Nigeria, which is between 90 and 100 million, own mobile phones. In addition, there are about 150 mobile phone subscribers in Nigeria. Therefore, the eNaira seeks to leverage the huge opportunity mobile telecoms provides as a distribution channel for the offering of all services, and now especially digital financial services.
Mr. Emefiele said the eNaira is designed to positively impact the lives of Nigerians and transform the economy. It is expected to support poverty reduction, enable direct welfare disbursements to citizens, support resilient payments ecosystem, improve availability and usability of central bank money.
It will also allow those who are abroad in the diaspora to send money in an easier and a cheaper way, to reduce the cost of cash, and that makes the money available for other things, while improving all the efficiency that we've talked about in the current payment system, both cross-border and local. To achieve this, we set out certain objectives. The project adopted a phased approach, which was the first phase focusing on customers that were already with bank accounts, while the second phase is to extend it now to those who may not have bank accounts, and encourage financial inclusion. This, of course, would look at offline payment channels and use of agents, USSD, and everything else that can make that possible. Today marks a significant milestone towards achieving the objective of the second phase of the project, which is the financial inclusion phase. We want to onboard the unbanked and underserved users of the society and leverage offline channels. For this reason, we are launching our own eNaira USSD channel, which is *997#. *997#. And this will be used for both onboarding and for transactions. It is a considered choice to launch this veritable platform for enhancing eNaira adoption in the great ancient city of Kano. As we are aware, Kano has been a vibrant commercial city for centuries. It has been a hub in the trans-Sahara trade, with traders from all parts of Africa and the Middle East descending to trade in textile, livestock, cash crops, and almost anything you can think of. In modern times, this heritage of commerce has not diminished. The famous granite pyramids were first stacked not far from where we are, in Kofar, Nasarawa, by an illustrious Kano son, Alhaji Al-Hassan Dantata. This rich history continues to be exemplified by the vibrant commercial and economic landscape, which houses some major companies such as AA Rano Nigeria Limited, Boa Flour Mills, Amdala Fertilizer, Dala Foods, African Textile Manufacturers, and so many others. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here to mark this epoch-making event in this historic city, we're maintaining a tradition of innovation and entrepreneurship. It is worth stating that with the USSD channel for the eNaira, the CBN is continuing to show its commitment to inclusive and welfare-centered policies, which have been consistently espoused in policy communication and action through our various development finance initiatives under the leadership of the Governor, Godwin I. Emefiele, CON. Beyond giving much needed access to digital financial services, and that is to be excluded, the eNaira USSD channel has the full function of the eNaira and will be used as a tool for interventions and welfare payments to Nigerians towards enhancing economic prosperity and improving the standard of living for all Nigerians. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the success achieved so far by the CBN and all Nigerians, it must be acknowledged that the journey is iterative and today is just another step and not the destination.
CBN Director, Information Technology Department, Mrs. Rekia Shuaibu Mohammed, in our presentation described a scenario in which eNaira can solve the problems usually faced by the unbanked and underserved citizens.
Let's look at a scenario. So we have Malan Tango, and let's assume he lives maybe in Saudi or in Lagos, and he wants to send money to Baba. And Baba is in a very remote village in Kano. There's no internet, but we know, of course, maybe somebody has a mobile phone in the village or even within the household. Or probably even Baba has mobile phone because she likes to communicate with Madam Dauda, who is her son. So he needs to send her money. And Baba doesn't have a bank account. So he has to look for a cow somewhere who has a bank account and to send money to cow. And cow happens to be broke at that point in time. So Malam Tango sends 10,000 naira to cow, and cow now uses 5,000 to feed his family and then takes 5,000 to Baba. And Baba, before he even does that, he has to go to the bank or POS or an agent to cash out that money, and they will now deduct their own charges. And maybe by the time the money reaches Baba, first of all, it's 50% of that money that is reaching Baba, and perhaps you will get it within 1 week, or maybe at best in 2 days. And then she has to now go out to probably they may shy outside her house to buy a loaf of bread. And she has to carry cash with her. And maybe she spends, let's say, 1,000 naira to buy cash. She has to hide the 4,000 somewhere under her pillow. She has some grandchildren who will pinch 100 naira here, pinch 200 naira here, and Baba will always be quarreling with these grandchildren. So why doesn't Malam Dauda just use this e-naira? Because Baba can have an e-naira wallet, and she doesn't need to wait 2 days or 1 week. He can send this money directly from wherever he is, Lagos, Saudi, or anywhere, and she can get it within the blink of an eye. Ladies and gentlemen, that is e-naira in one simple scenario.
Mrs. Mohammed, who expressed her surprise at the fast rate of e-naira adoption by merchants and individuals in Kano State, urged more Nigerians to embrace the digital currency as the future belongs to those who dare.
Crypto is a revolutionary kind of asset, new asset that has come in vogue, and people who are not averse to taking risk play in that space. We have seen what happened with the collapse of the money. We're giving you the opportunity to have the same kind of experience with your naira, which is a legal tender, which is backed by government, by the face of government, through Central Bank of Nigeria, to be able to have that experience and still keep your money. So you don't need to worry about dirty money. You don't need to worry about people stealing your money. You don't need to worry about having to carry so much cash. You don't need to worry about not conducting transactions because you have forgotten your money at home. That is e-naira, and it's not interest bearing. So I would like to use this opportunity to encourage people to engage with the e-naira on board as much as you can. And there was a survey that was conducted by Deploy, I believe. They surveyed over almost 2,000 SMEs, micro, small, medium enterprises. And in that survey, about 41.9% of the respondents who were merchants actually said it takes them an average of 2 days for their money to be processed. Another 39.4% said it takes them about a week for their payment to reflect in their account. e-naira will solve that problem because as you make the money, before you blink your eyes, your naira is in your wallet, is in your account for you to spend. So in our journey, we focused on people who had bank accounts, so they had BVN, and people who had smartphones. We now discover that only about 20% of Nigerians actually have smartphones. So we said our goal is to complement the use of cash in the economy. And printing cash, I will tell you, is not cheap. It's very expensive. So we're looking at the world trend, and as typical of Central Bank of Nigeria, we're innovating in order to make life easy for the citizens of this country. And that's why we introduced the e-naira. So we believe if Kano understands and embraces e-naira, the rest of the country will understand e-naira. And that's why we chose Kano to unveil the 997 code that you can use whether you have a smartphone or you don't have a smartphone. You can be in the ecosystem that uses e-naira.
The 5-day Kano CBN e-naira fair had as its theme implementation of e-naira wallet towards job opportunity and economic growth.
When you run a business in Nigeria, cash collection can be such a big deal. At first, it was just you and the product. And then you have a shop, then 10 more shops, in 10 different locations, in 5 different towns. Wow, that's 50 cash points. And 50 cash points could mean 150 different cashiers to manage. Now, that's a big business. With bigger cash collection demands, that's where we come in. Introducing e-naira Web Wallet. It makes managing cash collection as easy as ABC. Yes, 3 simple steps. We help you with 1. Setup. 2. Onboarding. And 3. Start your cash collection. With all your cashiers on point, all your customers have to do is this. Walk up to a cash point, scan the QR code, the amount, and bam! Your money is here just like that. We provide 24/7 support for any issues that may arise. We're just a phone call away, or you can also email us. No matter how much the business grows, we're here to grow with you and help you collect more cash every step of the way.
eNaira. Same Naira, more possibilities.
Thanks for staying tuned. You're watching From the CBN, a weekly program that brings to you reports and expert analysis of the actions, policies, events, and economic initiatives of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. Abuja eNaira Merchants mega event held last weekend. It was organized by the Central Bank of Nigeria in collaboration with the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Araba Technology Limited, and PNAIL for the adoption of eNaira by the Nigerian business community. The event was targeted at merchants, traders, cooperative societies, business associations, supermarkets, hotels, restaurants, service providers, private school owners, transporters, small and medium enterprises, among others, to help them understand the benefits of the eNaira. Addressing the attendees, CBN Deputy Governor Economic Policy, Dr. Kingsley Obiora, representing the CBN Governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, announced that the bank has approved a reward scheme for eNaira users, including merchants. The reward scheme entails providing merchants with required promotional materials, subsidizing the current merchant service charge by 50%, and activation of a nationwide sensitization which early adopters of the eNaira platform can leverage on.
Distinguished participants, let me assure you that the Central Bank of Nigeria will continue to innovate and upgrade the platform to serve businesses and deepen the digital economy in Nigeria. To this end, the bank is already partnering with fintechs and have also put in a robust help desk to provide support for merchants and other users towards ensuring seamless adoption of the currency. Merchants such as petrol stations, supermarkets, e-commerce, and other businesses not only have significant roles to play in driving the adoption of the eNaira, but can also leverage on the opportunities offered by the currency to improve cash management and make significant savings in operating costs. More specifically, benefits to the merchants include reduced cash handling costs, elimination of failed transactions, instant settlement, increased speed of transactions, improvement in record keeping, and elimination of challenges associated with giving change to customers, amongst others. Ample opportunities for increasing business income abound through the adoption of the eNaira. For instance, the availability of the eNaira payment option on e-commerce merchant platforms such as Remita is expected to complement the existing digital payment system, translating to about 50% increment in e-commerce transactions and at a lower cost. Also, the implementation of cross-border transactions in phase 3 of the eNaira project is expected to increase cross-border trade by about 30%. Furthermore, lower transaction costs is expected to increase the usage, that is, transmission of volume and value of eNaira, and improve income generation by businesses. In this vein, I am pleased to inform you that the bank recently approved a reward scheme for merchants and other users of the eNaira. The bank will support merchants with some promotional materials, subsidize the current merchant service charge by 50%, and accelerate nationwide sensitization, which early business adopters of the eNaira can leverage on to market its wider adoption. It is imperative to note that the eNaira platform can now facilitate payments using QR codes USSD, wallet ID, and e-Naira wallet tag. Value-added services on the platform includes branch wallets, employee management, as well as interoperability with other enterprise applications. These services are provided in a secure environment as the e-Naira platform was built using very secure security protocols. Other innovative services on the platform are expected to be rolled out by the CBN in collaboration with financial institutions and fintechs that are already leveraging on the platform and technology. To facilitate its adoption, the bank has assembled a team of subject matter experts to further educate you on the enormous opportunities offered by the e-Naira and provide technical support for onboarding during this event.
President of the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Al-Mujtaba Abubakar, concerned about the adoption rate among business owners, urged the business community to adopt the use of e-Naira as it helps to eradicate various issues associated with cash transactions.
The organizer was just talking to me now, and I asked him, do we have e-Naira? Do we have e-dollar? Because it's like when it happens from outside, they adopt it. He said no. Do we have e-pounds? He said no. Then how did we come by e-Naira? He said it is our invention. Please let us clap for the CBN. I felt so happy to hear that. I think we need, even though of course as we go along you will know more about the e-Naira, but I think I want to take the credit by telling you now before you know about it. And then I said, okay, which other countries are using e-Naira? He told me only Barbados. I believe a lot of you here don't even know, I've never heard about Barbados in your life. Those who know Barbados, can you raise your hands? Okay, many people know Barbados, but not many. And I'm sure those who know Barbados don't even know where Barbados is. It's only Nigeria and Barbados. The idea of e-Naira comes from ever-expanding developments in digitalization and the need for a secured means of affecting transactions across borders. This digital financial inclusion is, if embraced, will help eradicate many issues surrounding cash transactions. I think here in Nigeria, the most important thing, one of the most important things is security. It will give regulators the opportunity to trace transactions. And only those who are involved in money laundering and terrorism would not want to embrace the e-Naira. So, it is a project that we have to take very seriously.
The e-Naira wallet has been greatly improved for better user experience, including a language menu that enables transaction in English, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, and French.
If someone calls or sends you a message that you have payment issues with your bank and requests that you reveal sensitive information, end the call and don't click. It might just be a scam. No bank will ever ask you for your personal identification number, PIN, mobile banking password, or your card verification code, CVC. Scammers always sound genuine, but don't fall for their bait. Don't respond to phony emails or SMS, and don't click on any dubious links. Even if the other party calls your date of birth or your BVN, don't give them your security details. If you suspect there's an issue with your account, the safest thing to do is go to your bank or call the number provided by your bank directly. Protect your bank details so no one steals your money. This message is from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN.
That's the package from the CBN this week. Report on resolved banking issues to CBN Consumer Protection Department using the email address cpd@cbn.gov.ng. Attach relevant documents. Call the CBN Contact Center on the phone line +234 700 2255 226. Local call rates may apply. Send your inquiries and comments to the dedicated email address fromthecbn@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for updates and to watch uploaded episodes of the program. We invite you to join us again next time. I am Uliye Misi Dada. Stay safe and bye for now.